wondering if it's actually possible to get a new job in 3 months? Not just any job, but one that comes with a 10K to 50K salary increase. Maybe you're asking yourself right now, is that even realistic, getting a new job in 3 months? In this job market where I can't even find any roles? Well, in this episode, I'm breaking down how I've helped over 100 black women secure higher paying roles in 3 months or less, regardless of what the job market is doing. So here's the thing, most women believe the job market is what's holding them back. They'll say there aren't enough roles, everything feels just so over competitive. I'm not sure if it's the right time to move jobs now. Maybe there are layoffs, maybe the economy is not great. But here's the thing, while I empathize and I understand what you mean, I don't believe it's actually true. And the reason I don't believe it's true is because I've helped over 100 black women over the past 10 years to move into new roles since the pandemic. I've supported clients through heavy layoffs, hiring freezes, during a recession. If I've helped women do things during all these crazy time periods, you definitely can get a new role now in 3 months. And what I see again and again is the job market is not what is holding you back. Because my clients are getting new roles in every economy and in every job market. What's actually keeping you stuck is not having a clear process to make your career move. Let me be very clear when I say this. A 3 month career move is absolutely possible. Getting a new job in 3 months is possible. It's what I've built my entire one-to-one coaching program around, and it's how I help black women to actually move into higher paying and more fulfilling careers. The real reason why you are finding it tricky to move to a new career and the reason why you think 3 months sounds like it can't happen for you is because you are not actually clear on what you want next. And this is one of the reasons why people think they can't make a career move in 3 months. They're just not clear on what they want next. And when you're not clear, you don't know where you're going. And when you don't know where you're going, it takes longer and longer to reach your goal. So let me give you an example, because I have several clients that come to me saying, I'm not sure what I want to do next. And because they haven't been sure, it's been taking them a really long time to move to a new role. One of my clients had actually been at her job for 5 years. She had been at her job for 5 years. She had been promoted, but she wasn't getting a salary increase. So she really wanted to move to a new role, but she just didn't know what type of roles to apply to. She worked in marketing and she didn't know where else her skills and her experience could translate into. So what that meant is she spent a long time being unclear of what she wanted, and because of that, she was hesitating to apply, and getting a new job in 3 months just felt unrealistic to her. But then she joined my one-to-one coaching program. And in one-to-one coaching, we spend the entire beginning of our time together just ensuring that we know where you are going. We help you decide on the roles, companies, and industries that match your skills and experience. So you know exactly where you want to apply, where you want to interview, and where you want to get your next job from. Just by doing this, she was able to actually start getting interviews in a matter of weeks. And in less than 3 months during the time she was in the program, she got a new role. So if you are not sure what you want next, you will think 3 months is difficult for you to get a new job. But I've just proven to you that most of my clients obviously join my program for this reason and are able to get a new job in 3 months. The next reason why 3 months still feels a little bit out of reach for you is because you feel like you're not really sure how to actually communicate your achievement, your skills. You feel like you're applying, but you're not hearing anything back. You're interviewing, but you're not getting the jobs or you're not getting the job offers you want. And if this is happening, it's because you don't have a clear process on how to actually articulate your skills and experience. So here's an example of how I did this with a client who really wanted to move jobs. She was doing all the work, but it wasn't translating to anything. She was in a situation where she was on maternity leave. So she had quite a bit of time pressure because she really wanted to get a new role. During our time together when she joined the program, I realized that the reason why she was really struggling to get a new role was because she didn't actually know how the industry she wanted to join wanted to see her experience. But she wasn't using any industry specific terms to describe her work experience. She wasn't sure. So her applications were falling flat. The interview she did get, she was always losing out to other candidates because she just didn't understand the context of the industry she was moving to. When she joined one-to-one coaching, I helped her do that direct translation. So all her applications, she was actually applying to less roles, but almost all her applications were turning into interviews. When she went to interviews, she was being treated with more respect than she was in the other interview process she's went down on. She was really moving through all the interview stages and she was getting more job offers. So the second reason why 3 months might feel like, oh my gosh, is this possible, is because you're not really sure how to communicate your value. And that's what we do in my one-to-one coaching program. Now, the third reason why it might seem really tricky to get a new role is because maybe you've been burnt before. Maybe you've been laid off, you've been laid off before, or you're currently out of work at the moment and looking for to make your next career move. If you are in this situation, I want to let you know that you don't have to stay in this situation. If it's been taking you a long time to make a new role, all you need is the accountability and guidance to make the right move. I worked with a client who was laid off and she had been applying to jobs for several months. Her company got restructured and without obviously no fault of her own, she was left having to find a new role. However, it did take her 6 months. For 6 months, she had been applying, she had been interviewing, and nothing was coming through. So she joined one-to-one coaching. In one-to-one coaching, I quickly discovered the mistake she was making that was making her applications not work out or the interviews not result in a job offer. By making those quick changes and just changing her strategy, she was able to correct and course correct everything she had been doing over the last 6 months, and she actually secured a new role in less than 6 weeks in the program. She had some interviews, and in those interviews, we just made sure she was polished and showing up with clear executive presence so she could get the offer. The job she wanted to apply to, she was now getting the interviews because she knew how to position herself. So here's the thing, and here's the cost of kind of staying in a position where you don't have that belief that 3 months is a possible timeline for you. 3 months will pass whether you take action or not. So if you don't do anything or you keep on trying and doing what you're doing now, those 3 months will pass. But bear in mind, those 3 months could turn into 1 year. So you could be spending longer and longer every time staying in a role you're not happy with or just trying to make a career move that you really, really want. If you're applying and not hearing anything back, sometimes it starts to feel like it's personal because you're starting to get really, really frustrated that you're not actually getting the interviews you want. When you're interviewing and you're not getting any job offers, you start to feel like your skills and experience aren't enough, or that you need to do something else. Maybe get another degree, or get more connections, or stay longer in your job, or try and wait for a promotion before you can move. And that's not the case. It's just the cost of waiting, and that's why my one-to-one coaching program exists. In my one-to-one coaching program, it's designed to take out all the guesswork from the job search process. I help you every single step of the job search process, from finding roles that you actually want to move to, roles where you can grow, roles where you can increase your salary, and roles where you feel comfortable, you like the culture of the company, all the way to actually applying, to reviewing your CV, reviewing your resume, working your LinkedIn profile, and making standout applications, to preparing for interviews and making sure you're showing up as the best candidate in every stage of the interview, all the way down to accepting the offer, asking the right questions to make sure that you are negotiating and getting a job offer that has every perk and salary increase that you want. If you're listening to this right now and thinking, this is exactly what I want the step-by-step process so I can make my next career move a reality in the next 3 months, so I can start a new job in the next 3 months, then I invite you to book a call in Search to Secured, my one-to-one coaching program. My one-to-one coaching program, Search to Secured, is for Black women in corporate who want to secure a new role that increases their salary, gives them more fulfillment, and helps them actually enjoy their career. Over 3 months, we will work together to help you choose the right roles, apply with intention and strategy, interview with confidence, and secure a higher paying and more fulfilling job. On the call, when you book a call to join one-to-one coaching, we'll talk about your career so far, we'll talk about what you're currently struggling with, and how one-to-one coaching will address every single one of your problems and help you start a new role in the next 3 months. You'll find the link to book a call in the show notes. I'm so excited to speak to you and learn more about your career to help you land a new role in the next 3 months. Speak soon and see you in the next episode.